Hello crafty people, we are back for another card inspiration journal page. I've got my coffee. I got a very nice coffee today actually. I found in the supermarket when I was shopping a cherry and, I think it's cherry and chocolate coffee. It's really good. So I hope you've got your drinks ready. So I'm going to do a page in my journal, and this time I'm going to use some of my old products from Stampin' Up because I absolutely love them. They are retired, but I know Stampin' Up will always bring something a little bit similar back onto the market once they've retired something. So you might find something similar to this, or if you want to buy something new, obviously. I use Emma Goddard. She is my Stampin' Up rep. She used to be my upline and I absolutely adore her. So if you want to buy anything from Stampin' Up, there is a link on my blog to her. Just let her know that I've sent you her way. But some of the items, like I said, they're retired. So you might have that in your stash already, or you might have something similar yourself. So I'm going to go for, so this is pretty much Stampin' Up all the way, even down to my ink, because I'm using my absolute favourite ink. This is called Night of Navy, and it is the best navy ink I have ever found, hands down. It is just my favourite. The fact being, with Stampin' Up they do matching bits as well, like your ribbons and your accessories and stuff, and even your cardstock. So I do love that company for that. Now this is the last little bit I've got of my Night of Navy ribbon, so I'm going to put that in my journal so I can keep it and still have it as part of something that I've made, because, well, I don't want it to go to waste because I love this colour. Some of the other things that I'm using, so I'm using some Stampin' cardstock, obviously a page in my book. So this was last week's page with our kind of rainbow theme. Woohoo! With the recipe now put in, and it is available on my blog if you wish to go back and look at that and what I've used. As we're on that, please guys, if you like my videos, if you follow me, please subscribe to my channel, go look at my blog. I do have affiliate links for some products, so you know, if you want to buy something at no cost to you, if you go through the link on my website, it means that I just get a little bit of something, a couple of pennies, just for the videos that I make. Anyway, off of that, let's get down to our next page. So I'm going to just bring up some of the stamp sets that I've got. I've not 100% what's the word? I've not 100% decided which one I'm going to use yet, but they're all very similar in the way that the stamps are made up. So this is Healing Hugs. I love this stamp set. I did use this the other day on the telly box when I was doing a demonstration, because I just love this kind of like photo look flower. It is fabulous and it stamps beautifully. I will stamp it out. Then I've got this one, also same kind of theme, but these two are layered, so you can layer them up on each other to create that kind of darker and lighter of the same colour. And I love these lines. These are fab. What a fabulous kind of stamp to use. And then I have this one, which I don't even think I've got ink onto it yet. No, I haven't. So bad. And this was from the Celebrations range, so when I spent a certain amount of money, this was a free one. I think was one of the other ones. No, it wasn't. So that is obviously not available to buy, but you might be able to find it on eBay if you particularly like it. But I like this. It's got the pine cones. It's that same kind of photo look stamp. And then I have some dies. Now these are very old. These are the Celebrate You Thinlits. This was when Stampin' Up was still working with Sizzix. It just has a really nice couple of dies in here. I've got some extra ones that shouldn't be in here. It should just be the 3 words. What am I like? It's got you, amazing, and celebrate. So this was once again part of the Celebrations kind of thing they did a couple of years back. I mean, it was one of the free gifts that I got which matched the stamp set. Not sure which one though. But really nice dies, make some really good size kind of sentiments. Sorry, I've got a black top on. I've got cats on today, and so really nice kind of font, really fun. I really wanted a hello, but I don't seem to have one in my die stash. I'm sure I did, although I have got some stuff in storage, so it could be that it's gone into a box in storage somewhere. When I say somewhere, I know where it is. Right, I'm going to just pop those over to one side. Let's flip you around and let's start working on the book, because first of all, like I did last week, I'm going to put a trim, but I'm going to use my blue because it's gorgeous. I love that Night of Davy. So let's just here we are, my Night of Navy. Now, if you ever struggle with these, so this is the new style. There are two styles of ink pad. This is one of the original, which you used to have to flip that way and lift. Oh no, flip. Oh no, yeah, it is. And then slide and click it into place, which, you know, for me worked fine. But then they decided to change the style, so it just opens like a compact and then slides. So if you ever struggle with that, you know, try not to force it, because you will break it, which I think I did at one of the conventions by accident. I was a bit forceful. So this sponge daubers is pretty much all of, or a good selection of my Stampin' Up colours. I should get one of these for my Tim Holtz, but I use the foam daubers instead, like these. The foam that go onto the tools. But, you know, whatever works for you. Let's get a bit of cardstock in, just to catch any inky splodges. We are going to do some heat embossing, but first let's do this, so we have got a good kind of base to put this on. Now, do I want to use the other tool? Shall we give it a go, see what the other tool's like? Where's Jobby? Oh, sorry, get my head in. Oh, I've got a Phoebe here. She's not in here today, she's gone. I think I must have been being too loud when I was setting myself up. So because of the colour of the cardstock in the book, it really does change the colour of this, the ink going on. Okay, I'm going to need to get a couple of these so I don't get ink all over this side of the book, because that is not what we want. I should have shares in sticky notes. I have got quite a large stash of them. Only because, so a little while ago, locally to me there was an office clearance, and people, they were just trying to empty the office and get rid of everything, so I picked up a big handful of them. I didn't take all of them, but you know, they've been very useful. Right, so I'm just going to give this a good inking all the way around. Such a lovely colour, and you'll see it, the colour even better once we're stamping onto white cardstock. It really does have such a gorgeous tone to it. I think I need a bit more here. So yeah, last week I really liked having that border without adding cardstock, to kind of give me that frame, because I think like having a frame really does make quite a nice impact on a piece. So this would be here. It's fairly dark, but Night of Navy is very dark. So I'm going to start with, so I'm going to pop that to one side. I need you for a little bit more left. better. Oh, actually, I'll just use you now. We are going to start, so let's just close it up for a sec, with some black, and I am going to use the stripy bits. I really, really like these. It's funny how, like, you know, stamp set you can find like one or two sometimes that you just go, yeah, I really like the way that works. Oh, where did I put my little block? That one will do, because we're not going to full length in. So I'm gonna, because I'm right-handed, gonna work this way, but it's actually gonna turn around and be on the other side. So let's ink that up nicely. Let's take it that way. There we go. So I'm gonna start, and we're just gonna add some lines. Now I could be using a stamping tool, but I quite like going freehand, if I'm honest. I do. I quite like going freehand. And it doesn't always come out perfect, but I think for me it doesn't have to. It doesn't always have to be perfect. You can see I'm starting to build these lines up, and I'm going to take them at different lengths. So this one I'm going to take quite small. I might even take the next one smaller. So I'm trying to just apply like an even pressure across the Stampin' block, holding it in place. I try not to rock. Some people do. I don't really tend to rock, if I'm honest. That's just me. Do whatever technique suits you. Fab. Last one. We're going to have that. I inked it up to there, so we can take it out a little bit. There we go. So when I turn it around, it's going to be on this side. Move my black ink out the way because I don't need that now. I'm just going to, oh, there she is. Pop that there. I'm just going to move some stuff because I know she's going to jump on the desk. And I've got a few bits to the side of me. So, do I use that one? Do I use that one? I think that one might be a bit big. Don't fancy the other one because it's a bit Christmassy. So yeah, let's stick with this one, the original plan. So there are 2 stamps to this one. So I am going to stamp off. Hello, baby. Coming up. Oh. Just grabbing a bit more paper. Oh, there she is. Oh, careful, Phoebes. Don't know if you can hear that purry purr. So first of all, I'm going to start with. Should I start with my Stampin' Off layer, or should I start off with? Yes, I'm going to start off with the Stampin' Off layer. Oh, somebody wants to be involved. Thank you. So I'm going to stamp off. So I don't want this full strength. So let's just have a look. Yeah. So we'll go a little bit. Oh, I don't think I actually need to. Might be all right like that. Let's move that to one side. Oh! All right, Phoebes. You don't want to get blue ink all over you, or do you? Is that why you're getting involved? You're getting in the wires, love. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. So I don't have to stamp off. I could do, and it would be slightly lighter background, but I don't think that makes much difference. So I'm quite happy with that. So I'm going to just flip that over so I don't get ink all over here. And oh, you're caught, cat. You're caught. What are you doing? If you want to come say hello, come say hello. Anybody else have cats that like to be involved? I certainly do. She's like nestling into the laptop now. What are you doing? Shall I flip you round? She keeps on rubbing herself up against the laptop. What are you doing? What are you doing? Thank you. Hello. She obviously wants some attention. Yeah, go lie down. She's got a bed next to me as well. Crazy cat. Right, back to the crafting. The crafting. So I am going to just work down the card with that lovely kind of flower. Oh, she's come back in for some more. Oh, I love you too, baby. Oh, smudge that one. My bad, it's fine. What? She's standing on my scan and cut now. Thanks for getting your fur everywhere, darling. And please don't chew my paintbrushes. It's like having a small child. I have got one of those, but oh dear. Yes, it's my paintbrush. Don't chew the paintbrush. Oh, hilarious. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just going to try and line that up without getting my head too much in the way. I didn't do such a great job there. Let's try a little harder. Apologies. There we go. I'm sure the back of my head isn't very inviting, but sorry about that, guys. Just once I've lined it up, firm press down. You can see they do line up really nicely. Really kind of fun effect. Really kind of some of my favourite kind of stamps these are. I love a stamp and go. Don't get me wrong, I love watercolouring, you know that, but I do love a stamp and go. So, fab. Love that. I'm going to put that to one side just so it can dry off. Let's get residual ink off of that. And that one. And right. Pop that to one side. Next what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of heat embossing in gold, because blue and gold are fabulous together. There it is. Pop yours in there so I don't lose you. If I don't pop it back in the case, I will lose it. Unfortunately, I lose everything. So, piece of white cardstock just to catch my bits in. So first things first, let's get these in. So what I wanted to do was make these gold. So what we're going to do is we are just literally going to take my Versamark. Oh, here she comes back. And just squish that down onto there. Kind of trying to make sure I get all of it covered. That looks like a good covering. Here's my gold. This is one of the system lunch boxes. It's actually for your sandwiches, but for me, I find it's a really good size. Where are my tweezers. Everything's a little bit up in the air in here today. I've been working on some hand embroidery, so everything else has gone away. And I'm not sure where I've put everything. Oh, there's that block. There's another block I was looking for. Come on, I've got like 20 pairs of tweezers. Do you think I can find one there? Okay, so I found a pair of tweezers. So I'm just going to pop that into the gold. Leave that there for a second. Let's then do this one. Oh, this must be one of my new Versamarks, because it's not as dirty. Bad, isn't it? So, let's get this one out. Give that a shake off. Might have to go over that corner. Might be alright. Oh, have I done it on the wrong side? I have as well, haven't I? Or have I? No, I haven't. There we go. Sorry, the dyslexic brain was just like, that doesn't work. I'm just going to pop the lid on that for now. I may have to go over this again. Let's get a heat tool in. Okay, so I'm just going to have to put a little bit more on just that kind of corner there for you. And just a little bit more on that top bit for you. So oh dear. Oh dear. Oops a daisy. Right, so it just popped off of my thing, so I'm just going to redo that bit. Now I'm really trying to get a really nice kind of even finish, no pits in it. Right here there's pits, so I'm going to go back over it. There is enough heat embossing powder on there to just remelt that and get those pits out. It's starting to go. Add a little bit more embossing powder. And I've got a really nice finished piece. Oh, I've got a little line there. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So I've kind of double dipped these, so it is it's gonna take just a second or two to cool off and dry. Oh, I just caught the edge of that. Nightmare. Remember with heat embossing, guys, that you are basically melting plastic onto a surface. Oh, I'm going to need that because what we're going to do next. Yeah, we'll just use this fresh bit because I've got bits everywhere. I want to give this lovely bit of cardstock a nice kind of gold trim. Now historically I could have used my kind of what's it called, my cardstocks. That would work fine, but I'm going to use my Versamark pen. Oh, don't like that bit, does it? It's fine, that's going to be covered with gold, so it doesn't matter so much. I might go over it again with actually. Oh, now look at the nib of that. Ruined it. Right. So I'm just wiping it down the edge. Make sure I've got a nice. I'm just gonna drag it out a little bit. So we've got different textures, little flicks, a little bit of extra. Now back in with this, so let's move those out of the way. Right. This is one of the reasons I like this pot. It's quite a good sized pot. I will bit those bits off. Oh, it's taken on some of the black. Oh, I thought that would have been dry by now. So I am just going to take a little brush and brush off some of the excess that I don't want. I'm just going to take this bit off here. Right, so I've got specks there. That's better. That's better. Oh, I've got gold stuff everywhere. I'm supposed to be catching it on here, so I didn't get it everywhere. I need like a dedicated area just for heat embossing, because I do get powder everywhere. It's one of the reasons I use these boxes, because they're a bit bigger. Maybe I need to go bigger. Okay, let's just heat set that. And pop these back in the pot. So I am happy with that super full. I attach that to the card. First things first, I need to attach my bit of ribbon. Where is my tape? Tape. Here it is. So I'm just going to use a bit of finger lift tape. I am going to glue the page into the book, so it's not. So this is literally just to hold the ribbon in place whilst I glue it. Where's my pocket all? There it is. Okay, so I tend to, whenever I want to stick something like a ribbon, I don't wrap it all the way around my project or my card, because I feel like it's wasting a lot of it, and I don't want to waste it, especially if it's a ribbon that I love. So what I'll do is I'll tape either end, get my scissors, just chop that down to about, oh, I'm fiddly fingers today, out there. So I've got enough to lay it down nice and flat. Oh, I'm slightly off. Don't want that, do we? Nice and straight. There we go. Now, with the rest of it, I can make myself a nice little bow. I don't do bows very often, but this is quite nice in a bow. Let's just through that bit out. Through that bit out. Right, now let's just drop that off there. Ooh. There. And then my bow sits a bit better instead of tying it onto the project. I've got these little bits, but there's not that I can really, well, I probably can. I might put those in a junk journal project. So let's pop those to one side. I want some glue dots. Got some to the side of me somewhere. Right. So I'm going to pop this on here. For things like bows and stuff, I quite like a glue dot because I could pop a glue dot like on either side of the bow bit to just keep it in place. I don't think I need to for this. There we go. I think that's fine. So I'm happy with that. Let's put that away. Now, where is my glue? I did try and have a tidy up the other day, and it kind of worked, although I'm not sure where everything is. So now we're at the stage to pop this page in. I'm just going to give this a bit of a brush down. I've got bits of embossing powder everywhere. In. Nice. Yeah, I might get a glue dot just on that bit to keep that down. Because that is going to irritate me. Should have spent a bit more time through-throughing my bow up, shouldn't I? Oh, that's sitting a bit better. Okay. Stay. So we're going to do amazing you. Now, I wasn't sure if I was going to do it across the ribbon or to the gone. I think across the ribbon here. Yeah. Okay, let's get the U in place first. Oh, that's nice. Now let's get the amazing. So this is a take on a card that I did as a sample a while back for some Ranger Ranger products, I just really liked the way it turned out. I'm going to have to put a bit more glue on these corners. I might have to just pop a block on here just to weight it down while it dries before I start putting the recipe in. Give those a good push. Okay, let's remove these bits. Firm press. I'm going to put a glue dot on there because that's irritating me. These are quite big ones. I should probably use a slightly smaller one there. This I'll do. I tried to put it so it still looks a bit natural, like it's just sitting nicely. But that will just keep that in place for me. So we have used this lovely stamp set from Stampin' Up. Like I said, this is a retired stamp set, and I've used the Celebrate You Finlets. It's once again a retired product which was from the celebrations. Now you may have something very similar at home to kind of recreate something like this. I will pop a picture of the original card I did up now, so you can see how using different products you can still get that similar look. So if you've got something in your stash that works for you, then please by all means use that. I will pop the recipe in so I know everything I've used for this project. And so this is what we've done so far. Oh, missing one. I love this one. I'm going to do some more like that, I think. And that's where we started. So this is hashtag. Where's my nice pen? Oh, I shall find it in a minute. But so this was hashtag. Where are we on? 3, 4, 5, 6. Hashtag 6. Let's flip you around. So guys, thank you so much for joining me for that. I hope you enjoyed making this card inspiration journal page today. We've used a bit of inking techniques and heat embossing, and you can see how creating or popping heat emboss onto your die cuts can like really set a project off and make it really lovely. If you've liked what I've done, please subscribe, please follow me. I really appreciate every single one of you, and I love your comments, and if there's anything you want to see, please just let me know. You can find me at www.craftykelly.co.uk. You can also find my YouTube channel, where I'm hoping you're watching me there, and I will see you all soon. So thanks again for watching. Take care. Bye now.